Fewer than 6 weeks remain before the NHL trade deadline on March 7th. So far, there have been 18 trades for coaching changes and several key contract extensions, including Igor Shesterkin, Jake Oettinger, Logan Thompson, Alexis Lafreniere, and Linus Ullmark. Other top players, including Mitch Marner, John Tavares, and Brock Boeser, remain eligible for extensions. January 28th. Wild's Kirill Kaprizov will undergo lower body surgery after missing 12 games post-Christmas. GM Bill Guerin says he will be out for at least 4 weeks, but not the rest of the season. The Wild, currently third in the Central Division, went 7-5 without him. Meanwhile, the St. Louis Blues placed Brandon Saad on waivers. January 27th. Capitals goalie Logan Thompson signed a 6-year, $5.85 million AAV extension. Thompson, acquired in the offseason, has a 22-2-3 record and ranks second in MoneyPuck's goals saved above expected. The Capitals, with the NHL's best record, have relied on Thompson and Charlie Lindgren. January 27th. The New York Islanders acquired defenseman Scott Perunovich from the Blues for a conditional 2026 fifth-round pick after Ryan Pulock was placed on the injured list. January 26th. Rangers defenseman Will Borgen signed a 5-year, $4.1 million AAV extension. The Golden Knights announced that Alex Pietrangelo withdrew from the Four Nations faceoff due to an ailment. January 24th. In a blockbuster trade, the Colorado Avalanche sent pending free agent Mikko Rantanen to the Carolina Hurricanes for Martin Necas, Jack Drury, a 2025 second-round pick, and a 2026 fourth-round pick. The Hurricanes also acquired Taylor Hall from the Chicago Blackhawks, who retained 50% of Rantanen's salary. January 24th. Devils goaltender Jacob Markstrom is out with a knee sprain for 4 to 6 weeks. New Jersey recalled Isaac Poulter to back up Jake Allen. January 17th. The Edmonton Oilers signed defenseman John Klingberg for the rest of the season. The 32-year-old is known for his puck-moving skills and power play contributions. January 15th. Penguins placed goalie Tristan Jarry on waivers. With a .886 save percentage, Jarry has struggled since signing a 5-year, $5.375 million AAV deal. January 14th. Canadiens forward Emil Heineman will miss 3 to 4 weeks after being hit while crossing a street in Utah. January 10th. Oilers forward Evander Kane underwent knee surgery, delaying his season debut. He is expected to miss 4 to 8 weeks. January 6th. The Rangers claimed Arthur Kaliyev off waivers from the Kings. January 5th. Ducks re-signed Frank Vatrano to a 3-year, $18 million deal. December 28th. The Predators traded Juuso Parssinen to the Avalanche for Andre Pavel and a 2027 third-round pick. December 26th. The Red Wings fired coach Derek Lalonde and hired Todd McClellan. December 18th. The Rangers traded Kaapo Kakko to the Kraken for Will Borgen and 2 draft picks. December 14th. The Blues acquired Cam Fowler from the Ducks, who retained 38.5% of his salary. December 6th. Rangers trade Jacob Trouba, extend Igor Shesterkin. The Rangers made major moves Friday, trading captain Jacob Trouba to the Anaheim Ducks and signing goaltender Igor Shesterkin to an 8-year extension worth $11.5 million annually, making him the highest-paid NHL goalie. The Trouba trade, which returned defenseman Urho Vakanainen and a 2025 fourth-round pick, freed the Rangers of his $8 million cap hit. Trouba adds a veteran presence to Anaheim alongside Radko Gudas. Also, the Edmonton Oilers acquired Jacob Perreault from the Montreal Canadiens for defenseman Noel Hoffenmeyer, and the Hurricanes placed Brendan Lemieux on unconditional waivers. December 5th. Blackhawks fire coach Luke Richardson. Chicago fired Luke Richardson after a rough start. Anders Sorensen takes over as interim coach. Star Connor Bedard recently ended a 12-game goal drought. GM Kyle Davidson cited unmet expectations as the reason for the move. Richardson finished with a 57-118-15 record. December 4th. Stars Tyler Seguin to have hip surgery. Dallas forward Tyler Seguin will undergo hip surgery, sideline him for 4 to 6 months. He ranked third on the team with 20 points in 19 games. November 30th. Wild acquired David Jiricek from Blue Jackets. Minnesota traded Demon Hunt and a package of draft picks for former first-round pick David Jiricek. Columbus received a top 5 protected 2025 first-round pick, 2026 third and fourth rounders, and a 2027 second rounder. The Wild also received a 2025 fifth-round pick. November 30th. Predators Avalanche swap goalies. Colorado traded Justice Anunen and a 6th-round pick for Scott Wedgwood, aiming to improve goaltending. November 25th. Penguins acquire Philip Tomasino from Predators. Pittsburgh picked up forward Philip Tomasino in exchange for a 2027 4th-round pick. November 24th. Blues fired Drew Bannister, hired Jim Montgomery. St. Louis replaced Bannister with former Bruins coach Jim Montgomery after a poor start to the season. November 22nd. Golden Knights signed Brett Howden to 5-year extension. After losing several key free agents, Vegas locked up Howden at $2.5 million annually. November 19th. Canucks JT Miller out indefinitely for personal reasons. Miller, Vancouver's top-scoring forward, is taking a leave of absence. November 19th. Bruins fired Jim Montgomery. Boston dismissed Montgomery after a slow start. Joe Sacco takes over as interim head coach. November 15th. Avalanche's Valeri Nichushkin returns from suspension. Nichushkin rejoined the team after a 6-month suspension. Injured forwards Jonathan Drouin and Miles Wood also returned. November 12th. Capitals reacquire Lars Eller. Washington brought back Lars Eller from Pittsburgh in exchange for a 2027 third-round pick and a 2025 fifth-rounder. October 30th. Sharks acquire Timothy Liljegren from Maple Leafs. San Jose picked up Liljegren in exchange for Matt Benning, a 2025 third-round pick, and a 2026 sixth-rounder. October 26th. Penguins send Tristan Jarry to minors. Pittsburgh loaned struggling goalie Tristan Jarry to the AHL on a conditioning stint. October 25th. Rangers Alexis Lafreniere signs 7-year extension. Lafreniere signed a deal averaging $7.45 million annually after a breakout season. October 22nd. Panthers extend coach Paul Maurice. After leading the team to a Stanley Cup title, Florida rewarded Maurice with a multi-year contract extension. October 17th. Stars signed Jake Oettinger to an 8-year extension. Dallas locked up their star goalie with an $8.25 million annual cap hit.